Hello guys, let's create this cute heart character together in new Blender 4.5. First of all, notice the screencast keys showing in the bottom right of the scene. When I press Ctrl plus S to save, they make following along so much easier. Second, to build our character, we need two of Blender's built-in add-ons, Loop Tools and Auto Mirror. Here's how we activate them, step by step. Go to Edit Preferences, switch to Get Extensions, and click on Allow Online Access. Now search for Loop Tools, hit Install, and wait a moment for Blender to finish installing. That's it. Repeat the exact same steps for Auto Mirror. Install it and wait for activation. Next, switch to the Add-ons tab. You'll see Loop Tools and Auto Mirror are now checked and active. Finally, scroll down to Node Wrangler. Enable it, and perfect. Our add-ons are all set. We're ready to model our adorable heart. Okay, now let's begin shaping our heart. Press 1 on the numpad for front view. Select the camera and light. Press Delete. Press period key on the numpad to focus. Press R45 to rotate the cube by 45 degrees. Press Ctrl plus A apply rotation and scale. Press N to open the sidebar. Go to Edit Auto Mirror and click Auto Mirror. You'll see the mirror modifier activate on the X-axis. Uncheck clipping to allow free movement. Press Tab for edit mode. Press 3 for face select mode. Select the front face and press E to extrude it forward. Perfect. Now, let's add more geometry. Press Ctrl plus R for a loop cut. If it doesn't slice straight through, press K to activate the knife tool. Hover over the top vertex. Click. Move to the opposite edge midpoint. Click again, then press Enter. You've cut perfectly in half. Repeat on the back face the same way. Great. Now let's keep adding details. With that loop cut selected, press G for edge slide, and slide it from the center toward the side. Next, press Ctrl plus R to add another loop cut. Click to confirm. Now, add one more loop cut vertically on the opposite side. We'll use these new vertices to sculpt the curves. Press Alt plus Z to enable X-ray mode, so you can select and move vertices at the back too. Begin selecting each vertex and press G to grab and position. It's like molding dough. Perfect. Press Ctrl plus R and add a loop cut at the side of the heart. Go to the Modifiers tab. Open your mirror modifier and check clipping. This keeps the halves welded at center. Back in the viewport, press S to scale up the new loop on the side. Watch the heart's side budge into a perfect, rounded lobe. Finally, go to the Modifiers tab. Add a subdivision surface modifier and set its levels to 3. Wow, our heart is now smooth and perfect. You can continue tweaking vertices for that ideal, stylized heart. But for now, we've nailed our base. Okay, let's make the heart even rounder. Press Tab to enter edit mode. Then press 1 for vertex select. Select the center vertices of the heart. Then press Ctrl plus I to invert the selection. Now all the corner vertices are selected. Press S, Y to scale down those corners along the Y-axis. Watch the heart soften into a rounder shape. Right-click and choose Shade Smooth. Now let's add eyes. Press 3 for face select mode. Select the center face on the left lobe. Press G to move it slightly outward. Then right-click Loop Tools Circle to perfect the eye socket. Press S to scale it a bit. Then E to extrude inward. S to scale the inset slightly smaller. And G, Y to push it further into the face. Press Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut inside the eye. Next, the mouth. Select the two center vertices. Press G, Z, and lift them up a bit. Press 3 for face select mode. Select the bottom face of the scoop. Press I to inset. Then press B to clear the boundary inset. Switch to vertex select. Grab the mouth vertices and press G to tweak their position. Shape the smile to your liking. Select the inset face. Press E to extrude backward just a touch. Then press 3 for side view. Press S, Y, 0 to flatten on the Y-axis, and G to move it into perfect alignment. Finally, let's smooth the entire heart. Press A to select all vertices. Then press T to open the tool shelf on the left. Choose the Smooth tool, grab the Smoothness handle, and drag it to blend out any sharp bumps. Our heart is now perfectly soft and cuddly. Okay, let's finish our heart with eyes, teeth, and a tongue. Shift plus A add UV sphere. In the Add Sphere panel, set segments and rings to 8. Press G to grab the sphere into the eye socket. Rotate it with our plus X plus 90. Press S to scale it down slightly. Press G plus Y to nudge it perfectly into place. Press Ctrl plus 2 to add 2 levels of subdivision surface. Right-click Shade Smooth. In the Modifiers tab, add a mirror modifier. Choose the heart as the mirror object. Instant twin eye. Now let's add teeth. In edit mode, press Ctrl plus R inside the mouth to add a support loop. Shift plus A add a cube. Press G plus Y to move it out of the mouth. Press Tab, edit mode. Select the top face. Press X faces to delete it. Press S plus Y to thin the tooth along the Y-axis. With all vertices still selected, press G plus Z to lower them. This snaps the origin to the tooth top. Press S to scale the tooth to fit. Press Ctrl plus 3 for 3 levels of subdivision surface. Press S plus Z to flatten slightly on Z. Press Ctrl plus A apply rotation and scale. Right-click Shade Smooth. Now G to move the tooth into position. Next, the tongue. Select the tooth. Press Shift plus D to duplicate and move it forward. Press Alt plus R to clear rotation. Then R plus X minus 90 to orient it horizontally. Press Tab, Edit Mode. Press Ctrl plus R for center loop cut. Click to confirm. Press B and bevel that loop. Scroll to 3 segments. Add 2 more loop cuts along the X-axis for shaping. Press 7 for top view. Enable proportional editing with O. Select the front vertices. Press G to pull the tongue forward. Add 2 more loop cuts on the Y-axis sides. Then S to scale and G to tweak the tongue's curve. For tongue hills, select the middle vertices. Press G plus Z to lower them. Then select side vertices. Press G plus Z to lift them slightly. Finally, use S and G to position the tongue perfectly inside the mouth. And there you go. Your heart character now has expressive eyes, cute teeth, and a playful tongue. Okay, our heart is looking adorable, but why stop there? Wings are next. Now let's model wings. Press Shift plus add a cube. Then press G to move it beside the heart. Press S, Shift plus X to scale down on the Y and Z axis. This gives a flat start to our wing. Press Tab, Edit Mode. Select the left face, and press X faces to delete it. Press Ctrl plus A apply rotation and scale. Then press G and R to position and rotate the wing next to the heart. Press Ctrl plus R, add 1 loop cut along the length. Then Ctrl plus R twice more perpendicular to that cut. Now we have a grid for shaping. Edge details. Select the 2 long edges. Press Ctrl plus B to bevel. Scroll the wheel for 3 segments. This softens the wing's leading edge. Select the middle edge loop. Press G, Y to move it inwards, creating a slight concave shape. Now add 1 more loop cut around the outer rim. Then press S to scale it out, rounding the wing tip. Press Alt plus Z for X-ray mode, and begin tweaking vertices with G and S to sculpt the final organic wing shape. Press Ctrl plus 3 for subdivision surface level 3, and Shade Smooth. Then continue tweaking till the wing feels just right. When you're happy with one wing, press Shift plus D to duplicate, then G, R, and S to move, rotate, and scale the duplicate into place. Repeat in edit mode to perfect its shape. If you're enjoying this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me how satisfied you are and any future video ideas. I truly appreciate your feedback. Select all wing objects. Shift select the eye object. Then Ctrl plus L copy modifiers to mirror them instantly on the other side. And there you have it. Wings perfectly paired on your cute heart. Okay, let's give our heart that final personalized touch. In object mode, hover over the mirror modifier on the heart and press Ctrl plus or apply. This bakes into symmetry so we can tweak freely. Press Tab to enter edit mode. Press Alt plus Z for X-ray mode so you can grab hidden vertices. Select the mouth vertices and use G to gently relocate them. Maybe pull one side up into a cheeky grin, or adjust the curve for a playful smirk. Continue moving and scaling vertices. You can even shift one corner slightly higher for that stylized laugh. Once you're happy, right-click Shade Smooth to refresh your final, perfect heart character. Okay, let's give our heart a lovely material. Drag the bottom panel up and switch it from Timeline to Shader Editor. In the top right corner, switch your viewport to Material Preview. Select the heart mesh, then click New in the Material tab. Press Shift plus a noise texture, and then Ctrl plus T to add texture coordinate and mapping nodes. Hover over the FAC output of the noise texture. Click and drag into empty space. Type color ramp to add a color ramp node. Hold Shift plus Ctrl and left-click the color ramp to preview it. Grab the left handle of the color ramp. Drag it toward the middle. This softens the noise contrast. Back on the noise texture. Set scale from 5 to 45. Now the noise is nice and subtle. To map roughness, Shift plus Ctrl plus left-click the principled BSDF to focus it. Then connect color ramp color roughness of the principled BSDF. For bump detail, drag the color ramp color output into empty space. Type bump to add a bump node. Connect color ramp color height of the bump, and bump normal of the principled BSDF. Finally, select the bump node and reduce its strength to around 0.1 for subtle texture, and set the base color to a warm reddish hue. Select the tongue mesh. In the shader editor's material dropdown, choose the heart material. Then click duplicate. Change its base color to a darker red. Perfect tongue tone. Select one eye. Click new to create a fresh material. And choose a dark color for the base color. Gives your eyes depth and contrast. Select one wing object. In the material dropdown, choose the heart material. Then click duplicate. Set its base color to a light yellow for bright highlights. Increase the strength, emission, or mix a bit. Then raise distance and filter width to 1 for a soft glow. Now shift select all other wings. Then Ctrl+L copy materials. Instant consistent wing highlights. Select the teeth objects. Click new for a new material. Pick a light off-white teethy base color and lower the roughness slightly for that polished smile look. Okay, time to wrap up our heartful adventure. Thanks so much for blending along and bringing this cute heart character to life. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a sweet new project. Drop a comment below with your favorite part or what character you'd love next. I read every suggestion. Until next time, happy blending.